Let all acquaintance be forgot, that all Old Lang Syne. I can never remember the words to that song. Well, hi everyone. Some call me Jim, and you're watching vlog number 10. Thanks so much to all of you who've tagged along with me from vlog number 1 all the way to where we are. It's been really awesome over the last few months to make as many friends and acquaintances as I have here on YouTube. I have made over 250 subscribers who I consider almost all of them to be friends to some greater or lesser extent. And then beyond that, I've also made friends with several people who I'm close friends with. And so that's been awesome. In this vlog, I want to talk a little bit about last year, 2006, and a little bit about 2007, because it's going to be an exciting year, and I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, 2006. It was an awesome year. It really was. A lot happened. I came to YouTube. That was a big thing for me. I love what I've been doing here on YouTube. I think that's great. I've had a chance to meet friends, like I said. I've had a chance to make subscribers and just to have fun. And that's something I didn't get to do a lot before I came to YouTube. It was pretty much all work and no play. 2006, my wife and I restarted a business that I had run for a few years, and then I let the business go by the wayside when we got married because it's an expensive, time and money consuming business that I just really didn't have the time to put my full heart into, and now I'm able to do that again. And so we've been doing that, and for those of you who have been following along, you know that that's video production. That's what I'm doing as a business. And for those of you who didn't know that, now you do. I also started working with an organization that helps the disabled and elderly, and that has been so rewarding. Folks, I can't tell you how awesome it's been to be able to work with people who genuinely appreciate the service that you offer. So, what I'm getting at is 2006 was a great year, and thanks to all of you who were there with me for the ride for the last portion of it when I got here. Thanks so much. 2007, it's sizing up to be an exciting year, and one of the primary reasons is that we're moving. In the very near future, actually, oh boy. Do you ever do that? Where you look at your wrist and there's no watch there to check what time it is? I do that all the time whenever I'm not wearing my watch and my wife will testify to this, I wear my watch almost 24/7. Almost 24/7. I mean, I wear it when I'm asleep, I wear it when I'm in the shower, which is a little bit weird. I wear that watch all the time, but every now and then, my wrist is itchy, and I just have to take it off my wrist for a few minutes, let all the bacteria that grows under the watch while it's on my wrist 24/7, give it a chance to die off and all that. A fun experiment. If you want to see some fun, don't wear a watch, first of all. Go watchless. Walk into a room full of people, or a crowded elevator, or someplace where there's a high density of people. And then, very obviously, stretch out your arm, even if you don't have a shirt jacket, you're trying to get off. Stretch your arm out, and then look at your wrist. Scratch your head, put your wrist back down. I guarantee you, even though you don't have a watch on, there will be several people who are going to pick up their wrist and look at their watch. Give it a shot. Anyway, what was I getting at? Oh yeah, we're moving. Right now, the house that we're living in, my wife and I, it's cramped. It's a little townhome, and we've got so much stuff going on here. It's crazy. When we go downstairs, we've got our furniture is wedged so close we just kind of have to squeeze through the furniture to get out to the rest of the house. And up here, I'm sitting in a roughly 10 by 11 foot room. This is where I basically run 3 businesses. And on top of that, do all of our own personal bills and personal banking and everything else in this one little room. And this is probably the most space that I've got anywhere in the house to do this. So what I'm getting at is it's going to be good to move. We're moving into my wife's grandmother's house. She actually moved into an assisted living facility, and so she wanted us to move into her house because she wanted to stay in the family. Awesome house. It's on a lake, first of all, which is really cool. I'm going to show you guys some videos from that in the near future. It's on a lake, really nice house, and the big thing is that we're more than doubling our square footage. I mean, almost, not quite tripling, but we're more than doubling that. And then we go from living in the city where our yard is literally about the size of this room to living out in the country where we've got a couple acres and a lake. So it should be really fun. Anyway, you'll get more clips of that in the future, but that's the big thing. That's going to give me some room, and actually we've been looking at how things are going to fit, and it looks like I'm going to have enough room where I'll not only be able to have a space just for running our home business, but also a space just for goofing around on YouTube and doing all of my Studio P productions. I had to cut the camera for a second because I needed to think of what to say. I want to thank all of you for being a part of this phenomenon. I've really enjoyed it, and I mean, really, to all of my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I can't tell you how much it means. For all the friends I've made here, thank you for being a friend. I really, honestly, truly value our friendships that I've made with you and that you've made with me. On that note, I've had so many problems with the YouTube message system, and I know everybody else is too. I have had no good luck with it. People have sent me emails, and then I've responded to them, and then 2 weeks later they send me a nasty message. Why have you never responded to me? Da 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 da. Well, I did respond to you. YouTube is eating everything that I send. Not everything, just 99% of it. So, to avoid that, I've actually got a website that I've had for years and years and years, but I've revamped it a little bit. I did some redevelopment on it, and I've got an email address there that you can send an email to, and it will get to me. So what you'll want to do is send an email to me at jim@onetorquednut.com. And obviously I'll put that here at the bottom of the screen so you can see it. So, you know, jim@onetorquednut.com. I registered that website. Actually, that actually came way back from high school. Way back from high school. I'm getting old. That's the other thing. I've got a birthday coming up in just a shave. I just about did it again. In actually exactly 10 days. I will have made it around this earth one more time without getting myself killed, decapitated, or dismembered. Wait, decapitated or dismembered. So I'll have made it around the sun another time, and that's always cause for celebration. Anyway, way back in high school, I registered this domain name because it was a conversation I had with some friends where I thought it would be fun to have a website where I just ranted and rampaged on stuff. And so I registered onetorquednut.com, and I never actually did anything with the website. I just registered it. I designed a template, set it up on there, and that's all it ever did. And so with all the problems we've had with YouTube, I finally decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn that into an extension of what I do on YouTube. And so if you log on to onetorquednut.com, you'll see I've put a couple posts there. Nothing major. It's pretty much the stuff that I'm doing here on YouTube, but you can go there and check it out, and maybe I'll put some different stuff on there once I get going with a couple other projects I'm working on for YouTube. But send me an email. You can send me a message on the YouTube system, and I will respond to it. Or if I tell you I'm going to send you a message over YouTube, I'm going to do that. I probably have done that, maybe several times. But YouTube has eaten the messages. So if you want to guarantee that your message will get to me and my message will get to you, it's going to be jim@onetorquenut.com. Thanks, guys, so much for all your support. Again, this video, I just looked at the time I'm recording on my computer, and wow, I've spent way too much time on this video. Thanks, guys, for everything. I appreciate all of you. Until next time, some call me Jim, and that's all I've got. Later.